It was a night draped in shadows, the kind that clung to everything, making even the bravest souls hesitate. At the edge of town stood an old house, its wooden frame weathered and decayed, windows like hollow eyes staring into the void. Its reputation was notorious, a place where light seemed to flee and whispers beckoned with sinister allure. No one dared to approach, for those who had returned spoke of nightly terrors and ghostly figures lurking just beyond the reach of sanity. One fateful evening, a group of thrill-seekers armed with flashlights and bravado challenged the legends, laughing off the warnings. As they stepped over the threshold, the door creaked ominously, echoing through the stale air like a death knell. Inside, the atmosphere thickened. The walls were draped in dust, every corner veiled in a shroud of silence that stung the ears. Clutching each other tightly, their breaths grew shallower as the dungeon-like darkness consumed them. As they ventured deeper, they found themselves in a long corridor lined with faded portraits, eyes seemingly following their every move. The air turned cold, fingers tingling with unease as a whisper slithered through the silence. It was a hushed voice, barely discernible yet unmistakably foreboding, calling out names that sent chills spiraling down their spines. Each syllable echoed against the walls, awakening an age-old dread that stirred the very dust around them. Suddenly, the whispers transformed into frantic cries, ricocheting off the damp walls as shadows coalesced into forms only their nightmares could conjure. The specters danced along the fringes of their vision, fleshless faces twisted in agony, arms outstretched as if pleading for release. Panic erupted, hearts racing as they dashed for the entrance, only to discover it had vanished, replaced by an oppressive darkness that seemed to grasp for their souls. In their frantic escape, they stumbled into the parlor, where an antique mirror reflected not their terrified faces, but the ethereal figures behind them. In that moment, they understood the true horror. They weren't merely trapped. They had become part of the house's dark tapestry, forever entwined with the whispers of the forgotten, lost souls that lingered in the forgotten shadows.